Hello again, welcome. This is Dr. Mark again calling you from the Dr. Mark Dissertation Mentoring Handbook Studio. Today again we're talking about Book 1 Strategies for Quantitative Research, and the focus of today's conversation is about clarifying your vision and how do you know what to study. Okay, let's dive just into it. You're now on your way to earning your doctorate degree. Part of the journey involves completing the dissertation research project. Where do you begin? How do you know what to study? How do you know that what you can study is a problem worth investigating? Knowing what to study is the most difficult problem you may have to solve, because after you solve this problem, everything else falls into place. When you know what to study, your dissertation becomes clear. The problem of deciding what to study is complicated by the fact that there are so many interesting things you can study. There are so many problems that can benefit from your undivided attention. There are so many questions about so many things that bother your mind. You feel obliged to address these problems. So which one do you pick? To make matters worse, some members of your family and your friends have ideas about what areas you should focus on. You trust your family and friends. You listen to them. They are your support system. They tell you they know where your strengths are because they know you. They offer recommendations to you about what to study. From family and friends, your list of possible studies increases and keeps on growing. Then you turn to your advisor, your mentor, seeking answers about what to study. Your mentor listens to you and comes up with a list of alternatives. Then you discuss with your classmates and your list keeps on growing. At this point, you have so many ideas. You cannot pick any. You are frustrated. You feel incompetent. You want to quit. You cannot sleep at night. You toss and turn in bed the whole night, night after night, sweating because you cannot come up with an idea of a good study worthy of dissertation research. Hear this. You have always known what you want to study. In fact, you do not need to go out there asking other people what they think about what you should study. The fact that you've come this far in your academic life means that you know exactly what you want to study, what you want to do with your life. You have the vision of your future inside you. This is your personal vision. The vision of your future is what you want to study. You know it, but you're too timid to admit it. You go out there seeking validation from members of your family, from your friends, from your classmates, and from your academic advisors. Remember, most of these people will not recommend that you pursue your personal vision for your dissertation. They cannot recommend your personal vision precisely because they are not aware of it. Most people are only aware of their own personal visions, and that is what matters to them. It is their personal visions that they will recommend to you. They will recommend that you study. You do a study of their personal vision on their behalf. Needless to say, the more you seek validation of your thoughts, the more you feel confused. Instead of helping to clarify your vision, many of these people will advocate for their own visions instead of trying to accommodate all the different visions of all these different people in your support network. What you need is a process to help you clarify your vision and implement the vision as your dissertation research. So how do you go about clarifying your vision? We have established that you have a personal vision, and your personal vision must necessarily be the subject of your study. The problem is that a personal vision is not clear. You have a fuzzy image of it. Its definition is blurry. You cannot see it so well. What is the problem? Why is your personal vision not clear to you? How can that be possible? The problem is that there is not enough light to illuminate your vision so that you can see it. You need someone or something to help you shed light on your vision so that it can be clear to you. Deep down you know that you need someone to help you clarify your own vision. This is exactly why you're seeking advice from all these people. The biggest challenge is finding someone who has a skill of shedding light on visions of others without injecting his or her own vision. In fact, such people are very few on earth, and when you find them, they are already too busy and may not be available. So what do you do? More important than someone, you need something that can help you clarify your personal vision. What you need is a process for clarifying your personal vision. In fact, people who are skilled in clarifying personal visions of others without injecting their own personal visions use a certain process. It is that process that you need. This process will help you to shed light on your vision, clarify the path of your dissertation research, and in no time at all you'll be a winner. The process begins by gaining awareness of your personal vision. We have established that you have a personal vision. Everybody has one. Your personal vision is what drove you to the School of Advanced Studies in the first place. Your personal vision is the cause of why you're here. Your personal vision is the blueprint of how you want to be of service to your life and the lives of others in the future. You know why you're in school, of course, to get a doctorate degree. But for what? Getting a doctorate degree is not an end, it's a means to an end. But what end? You can live without a doctorate. Many people lived their lives without one. In fact, about 99% of the global population does not have a doctorate degree. These people are not dying because of lack of a doctorate. They will not die if you do not. You will not die if you do not have one. Yet you want to have one so that you can do something else. That something else is your purpose in life. Your personal vision determines your purpose. The doctorate is one of the steps towards your vision. This is part of your purpose. It might surprise you to know that your purpose in life is not to serve yourself. Your purpose is to be of service to others. We're here on earth specifically to be of service to others. By serving others, our lives are complete. We're not here by ourselves, for ourselves, with ourselves. In fact, we did not show up on earth just on our own. We needed the help of our parents to materialize here. Our duty to be of service to others materialized as soon as we materialized. You have a vision to be of better service to others with your doctorate degree. When you serve others better, they may reward you with better compensation. You're already serving others in what you are doing. You just knew that you could have done a better job in your service with a doctoral education. Deep down, you knew that you can learn that Deep down, you knew that you can learn at the School of Advanced Studies strategies about processes that you can use to improve your service to others. This is why you're here. You have a vision to be of greater service at what you really want to do in your life. That area of life where you want to be of greatest service in your life is your personal vision. That area must necessarily be your area of study. If it is not, then you run the risk of never completing your journey. In any case, if you complete your dissertation in an area outside of your personal vision, you will have squandered a good segment of time you could have spent building your personal vision. Supposing you have always wanted to know more about how you can be a great human resource professional. In fact, you are so passionate about management that you decided to pursue a doctoral degree in administration. You think that by having a doctorate, you can be a very effective manager of people. Deep down, you have a passion about understanding the intricacies of running the greatest human resources department in the organization where you work. Although you do not think about human resources every minute of your day, you feel something each time you think about it. You are excited and happy whenever you are in place where people are talking about human resources. Although you like HR so much, it does not seem like there's much going on to warrant a dissertation study. You tell yourself a study in HR cannot be important enough for dissertation research. Some of your family, some of your friends and advisors will even reinforce the notion that a study in HR cannot be important for doctoral study. You feel discouraged and confused. You must remember that your vision is important enough for a doctoral study. Do not let anyone convince you otherwise. How do you know that your vision is worthy of doctoral study? You will learn that your vision is worth everything. All you have to do is conduct a systematic review of literature about your vision. You know the worthiness of your vision by developing a literature review. So before going into details about literature review, it will be worth spending some time to consider how you write. I dedicate the next chapter to a discussion about how to write well, and then after that we shall do a literature review, or how you conduct a review of literature. Thank you so much. Once again, this comes from Dr. Mark Doctoral Mentoring Handbooks, and as you know, Dr. Mark Doctoral Mentoring Handbook gives you wing to fly far and high so that you can complete your dissertation. You are encouraged to read this handbook the earliest possible in your dissertation process. And just another point is that Dr. Mark dissertation handbooks are supported by dissertation research seminars online. Thank you very much. Bye.